All right. Um, all right. So, okay, we should be all set. Just gonna let you guys enjoy the intro because I actually haven't watched it myself. And welcome to anyone who's just joining in.
All the time they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, later long and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble. Into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You must know that our own tricks that made you weak. So wake up from no sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go.
Like always, the song is pretty good.
Reason to break out peace in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaves fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
Okay, I need a screenshot of that. All right, so there you go. That's the intro to Persona 5 Strikers. I actually haven't watched it. I watched it like when Scrambles, when the Japanese version launched, just in YouTube. And yeah, well, so this is a sequel to Persona 5. Persona 5 Vanilla is not a sequel to Persona 5 Royale, so I'll go more into detail on that in a second when we start watching some gameplay. Let me just show you a little bit of the options. I have already started a file, and we haven't. Huh. Okay. I had it in hard. I don't know why it went to east to normal. All right. Okay, so these are some of the options available, and I also had changed that to graphics. Yes. All right, so I had already started a file, and I already went through the first part of the game, which in some sense it contains the most spoilers to Persona 5. So just in case that none of you have played, whoever is watching has not played Persona 5, what we're gonna have from this point onward is not it's not going to spoil much things, if any, just like some of the people that will join the team. But the story details and all of that are pretty much just full on spoiled on the first 10 hours. So I had already cleared that, and we are starting with the actual game. I'm gonna save a picture of that too. All right, so yeah, welcome to Persona 5 Strikers. So what's this game? This game is a sequel. I can actually confidently, after like what I've played so far, I can confidently call a sequel to Persona 5. It picks up 6-7 months after the end of the vanilla of Persona 5 Vanilla, and this is my biggest criticism, and the biggest thing that I don't like about this game is the fact that it doesn't take into account the events of Persona 5 Royale. And the main reason why I don't like that is because my favorite characters are from Royale. So it's pretty bad. They don't take that into account. So one thing though to keep in mind is that there is no canon on any Persona game. There are some people who get into like very harsh criticism or harsh get annoyed because of canon things in Persona. But Atlus has said time and time again that they don't have what you can consider a canon, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the thing is, some of my favorite characters are from Persona 5 Royale, so it doesn't take those events into account, and that's pretty annoying to me. I'm playing it on the PS5 because this is the biggest change from this game to the normal game. I mean, the first game. Is that this game is a Muso, or an action RPG, in the vein of games like Zelda Warriors and those games. Although the combat is pretty much a Muso, like Dynasty Warriors. This game is not. It lends more into the side of being an RPG more than Muso. So I like that because I don't like Muso personally. I find them very boring. But yeah, it leans more into being a Persona type RPG than being a Muso. It is a structure exactly or pretty close, pretty similar to Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale. The only difference is you don't have You don't have people going through. You don't have the full year calendar. This game happens throughout just 1 month of time, so it is much more streamlined and much more hand guided. Oh, and I know what's going on. You're listening echo because I got my. Oh, now it's. I'm like, why does it sound so weird? Yeah, but I forgot that I got my external, my home theater also turned on. So sorry for that. All right, yeah. So it doesn't have all the dating simulator and the quality and the slice of life. Well, yeah, the graphic novel sections are pretty much gone. Well, not gone because actually you'll see it right now. But all the dating sim and the school simulator things are completely gone. The story is much more streamlined, and these sections are also way more streamlined, and things happen on a much faster pace. And yeah, there's just like one month of time that we're gonna go through, and just for those who have not played Persona and I intended to, I'm going to spoil a little bit on the next moment, so you can like mute me for like 5 minutes because I'm gonna explain the setup to this. So you can mute me from like now, from this point onward, from this point to the next 2 minutes, let's say. All right, so this game it picks up after the Phantom Thieves. 6 months after Phantom Thieves destroy Yaldabaoth, the god of desire, and destroy the cognitive world. Everybody picks on with their life. Makoto and Haru here are already at college. Utawa is been attending high school. Ryuji and Yusuke and Ander, they're going to school, and Ren is back at his home. And this is not during summer vacation. They decide to get together and just hang out. And they get involved, or weird events start happening that are pretty similar to what happened during the events of the Phantom Thieves, where people are just like having sudden weird changes of personality. So the police, since of course everybody is very aware of what happened on the events of Persona 5, they all know about the Phantom Thieves and all that. They have a pretty they know who the Phantom Thieves are and all that. The cops, at least, or the government, know who the Phantom Thieves are, and they are put into the suspect list. So by coincidence, the gang gets involved in the whole thing. They have this application called the Emma. It is like a combination between Facebook and the Snapchat, I think, something like that, like Twitter, where you can like friend people and you can like look for places and stuff. And that application is linked to these places on the cognitive world called jails that are different from palaces. I'll explain that in a little bit. If not, I'm just going to deviate a lot and not get to the point. So the gang get into jails. They realize the cognitive world is back on, and they try to stop whoever is messing up with people's cognitive or people cognition. Because the first villain that I just finished, the arc that I just finished, is this model called called Alice, who is a Lolita. The ones who are watching from Facebook is the girl that I posted a picture on yesterday. Yeah, but this girl has been like using the Emma to have people do her bidding and buy her stuff and get fans and stuff like that. So the gang get into her Yale world and they beat her and have a change of heart on her. So they got clear from that one, but still the cops are on their tail, and they have a lie with this cop called Kenichi that you're gonna meet a little bit, I think. And he's like, okay, you help me if you want to clear your names from this, you gotta help me find the true culprits. And but we have like cases going all around Japan, so everything lines perfectly up to have the gang get their road trip through Japan and also solve the DL mystery or the cognitive world mystery. And this is the first location after Tokyo. We're going to Sapporo right now. And there are a few new characters. This girl right now showing up right now. She's one of the new characters. She's an AI construct called Sophia. She lives on Joker's phone. And don't ask, it's a very complicated thing. Actually, we are just finding out about her, and we're just learning about her. Yeah, she's really cute. Actually, you'll see. She's an AI that is learning to be human, and she doesn't have memories. And Morgana's like Morgana relates very much, or relates a lot with her because they're like kind of similar. They found her on the cognitive world too, and yeah, she goes into living with Joker, and she serves as our hub for like buying stuff, our shop and stuff like that. And yeah. So yeah, right now we're on Sendai and we're stopped because Sophie found a jail here, so that is our first stop. And the game itself, well, graphically it looks it's weird because they are not using the Persona engine. So for example, something I'm playing on the PS5 because on the PS5 I can play it at 60 frames per second with no frame drops, and for action RPGs that's pretty much a must. I actually had a hard time with Ease last week because the performance on the PS Pro is very patchy in some places. So yeah, but I couldn't play it on the PS5 anyways because I got it physical. Although it wasn't like a game breaker for me. I'm like, God, this time I need to play it on the PS5. So I got it digital, and we're playing on PS5 and it runs flawlessly at 60 frames per second. So we're cool on that. And but the thing is, they're not using the Persona 5 engine. They're using their own. Omega Force is using their own. Engine. So even though the graphics are very well emulated, the art style is very well emulated for 3D everything that is called, and 2D graphics is pretty spot on. They pretty much they nailed it. But everything that is 3D looks worse than Royale significantly. Some places, when it comes to the art design, it looks pretty. There are some places that I like a lot. The yells look really awesome, especially the fighting looks really awesome. It's very busy, so you need to get used to it because the graphics can be like very overwhelming during fights. But it looks very awesome. But when it comes like to the graphical models, they look weird on the bad side. And for example, I don't know how it is on the PS4, but on the PS5 we've been playing it on graphics mode, which supposedly puts the game at 4K. There's a lot of shimmering, like it's probably, you cannot probably see it on the feed because of compression, of video compression. I think I have it at 1080p, so you might not be able to see it, but at 4K the outlines of the characters are all shimmery, and I don't know, I just don't like it that much. It does look a step down from Persona Royale, but everything else, the style, everything else, the music is on point. Everything is on point. So Omega Force did a very good job to keep the style and to integrate the game into the Persona 5 universe, and it does feel like a sequel. It doesn't feel like, for example, like Persona 4 and Persona 4 Ultimax, that is like it just came out of the sun. And it feels like better integrated, like Persona 4 and 4 Dancing All Night, for those who have played that game. It does feel like a very good continuation. In fact, I even think it feels better. The only thing, as I mentioned, is that they should have even just a call out, just like a throw a line saying like, spoiler for Royale, Sumire couldn't come with us because she's on a sports trip or some shit like that. Something like that would have been good enough. I'd be like, oh, okay, at least they're following up from there. But yeah, well. Anyways, yes, and about the Japanese track, I never played these games on English. It takes me out. Since Japanese people in Japan, I figure they speak Japanese, so yeah, I don't. If I get the choice, I play with the original voices. Not shitting on the dub work, because the dub work on P5, I did play one of my many playthroughs on P5 did on English, and I think the voice work in English is really good. It's really solid. It just takes out the immersion from me. So plus I'm already used to watch media, listening to media and reading, so it doesn't really bother me. And for me, it's a complete opposite. Listening the game in English is just weird. I'm not used to voices in English.
いや悪いけど無理。これは無理。
And something very important to know, just like Persona 5, there is a lot, and this is something that actually I'm very pleased with, because something that I know about Musos and this Musos spin-off, like Dragon Quest, for example, Dragon Quest Warriors is the one that I'm most familiar with, is that they're just like your Dynasty Warrior with insert franchise skin. And they play like the Dynasty Warriors, and all the story and elements of the other franchises are left second. But here that's not the case. It does pretty much feel like if they made a Persona 5 into an action RPG. That's how it is. The way the yells work, they work pretty similar. Oh, that's interesting. She's a new character. She's a new character. Yeah, it does feel like they made Persona 5 action RPG instead of an RPG. So it is not a Muso Persona 5. It is through and through a Persona game. And there is a lot of dialogues and a lot of those long slice of life story scenes. There is actually probably more story than game, and that to me is a plus, because that's pretty much my favorite thing of the game. The only other thing that I don't like so far, and I don't know if it gets better as the game goes on, is the fusion system. I am very addicted to the fusion system on Shin Megami Tensei games. On Megaten, I'm very addicted to the fusion system, and here it is just there for being there. It is very restrictive, very restrictive. They do explain it. Okay, there is a combination of things when it comes to the Velvet Room. The guy who voiced Igor on the original voice actor for Igor in Japan passed away, so they don't have like a replacement for him. So they don't have Igor on this game. It's only La Venza, and she explains it like, oh, since the master is not here, I need to use my own tools and my own knowledge, and I'm not like, it's like, oh, Igor is on vacation, so I'm taking over for Igor right now, so I'm not that experienced, so So,
な声でけえ
and that's how I explain how they explain how stream how stripped the vision system feels compared to Persona 5 and 5 Royale.
おっとごめんごめん
And that's one other thing that I don't like. But past that, everything else.
ところで君たちセント牛タンは初めてかな。付け合わせにはテールスープが鉄板なんだけど、テールスープにはコラーゲンが非常に豊富でね、美肌効果を求めて飲む人も多いんだが、一般的に経口摂取は効果が薄いとされている。だが効果があったという人の数も少なくない。人間の認識は曖昧なものでね、思い込みの力、いわゆるプラセボ効果だね。これが美肌効果を。
おい話止まんねえんだけど。
うちらのこと見えてる？
この一方的な情報の圧力、古典的オタの匂いを感じ
I
る。
just put up the volume a little bit. And just let me know how it sounds. Let me know if I sound good. And
何が
if I don't have any drop in quality. Because the feed on my end looks good. But last time with ease,
ところで、君
Uh,
学生会
half an hour afterwards, I got people telling me.
そういう子もいるみたいだけど、君は違うよね。まだ初々しさが残ってる。ということは、次はいよいよ大学受験か。どこへ行くかはもう決めたのかなって自己紹介がまだだった。私は一ノ瀬クオン。この近くの東邦大学で研究者として雇われてる。ね、よかったらうちの大学に遊びに来てみない？山奥だけど楽しいよ。
Betting that she's gonna be the body of this section.
俺ら忙しいっつうか、やることあってあんま時間ねえっつうか。
そうか、
I'm gonna go mute for a second.
若い時は何でもやんなさい。
Okay, there you go.
再会を祈ってアメちゃんを
I just restarted the audio because I started to hear crackling.
は
それじゃ牛団も堪能し終えたことだし、私はこの辺りでさらばだバコードたち。
ちょっと変わったテンションの人だったね。
とにかく騒ぎにならなくてよかったわ。あの人に感謝しないと。
すまん、我が輩としたことが。
いや、俺も調子乗りすぎたわ。
ごめんねモナちゃん、後でささく買ってあげる。あの焼き目ついてるやつか。楽しみにしてるぞ。
いいね。もうやばすぎるよね。で、先生の新作がマジ最高でさ、徹夜で読んじゃった。しかも2晩連続。
そういえば今日雑誌のインタビューで駅に来るとかって見に行くしかないじゃん。
Or that's gonna be our bad guy.
食べましょうか。今度は静か
That
に
lady,
味わう
that
わね。
lady, that Kuan lady, she looks fishy. So she's gonna be. I mean, besides the fact that she has a portrait, yeah, she. Yeah, one of the telltale signs of who is going to be the villain is that they get like incredible amount of attention, excitement from people around them
おかわり無料って聞いたら
because of how they are using the cognitive world to brainwash people to their
それはお
villain.
前だけだっつの。
でも本当に美味しいお店だったね。ソフィアグッジョブ。朝飯前ってやつだ。
こりゃ店選びはソフィア担当で決まりだな。ってなんだあれ。
There you go. That's gonna be our bad guy.
週間も最高でした。
先生、サインを本にサインしてください。
That's gonna be our villain for it.
待って待って社員は一人ずつね。ああ、悪いけど男性は後ろに並んで。
She does look kinda fishy.
なんだあいつ。
Slanted eyes.
人気ね。新刊っていうからには作家さんかしら。
へえ。 いやあ、君たちもサインが欲しいのかい？それとも握手？
その
はあ、君たちのように可憐なファンを待たせてしまう
Yeah, he sounds like an asshole.
僕は最低な男だよ。これ、お詫びに受け取ってくれないか？大丈夫。ちゃんとサインは書いてあるから。
いえ、私たち通りかかっただけで。
おや、そうだったのか。これはとんだ早とちりだったかな。
プリンス・オブ・ナイトメア。作者は夏目暗号。
そう、僕がその夏目暗号さ。よろしく。
プリンス・オブ・ナイトメアって政宗像の張り紙にあった。
張り紙だって？ああ、もしかするとまた僕の熱烈なファンの仕業かな。作品を宣伝してくれるのは嬉しいが、少々過熱気味なところがあってね。まったく困ったものだよ。どうかこの僕に免じて許してくれ。その代わりにお詫びのキスを。
You don't touch her.
おい、その辺にしとけよ。困ってんだろうが。
Dude, you don't.
君たち、僕が声をかけた
Dude,
の
you
は
don't.
この
You don't do
魅
that.
力的な女性たちさ。君たちは黙っていてくれないか？
悪いけど俺らの連れなんだよ。ようなら俺が聞くけどな。
And something that I liked about this game is they did grow. You can see that they did grow up as people. That's for those who play Persona 5 and like went through all the arcs and stuff. It is very gradual, but like from the moment they're introduced to like how they are like at this point on the stories, they are way more mature. They are like they are like they feel like adults. I don't know how to say it, but they grow up as people, and
なんだか知らねえが。野郎だな。
like
right now he's making lots of money because like he's became a famous artist from one of the things that happened on Persona 5. He becomes a famous artist, so he's winning like competitions left and right, so he gets a lot of money. And now like he buys now like Futaba is like keeping tabs on him getting overweight, and then Futaba like she's
裏があるのかもしれねえな。例えば改心を育てるとかな。まさか
she feels more comfortable. She's more comfortable going out and stuff, but she has the same quirky personality. Haru's the one that feels like a mom. She still feels like a mom. Even more than Makoto, but Makoto is she's still queen, so can't say much about her. She's like still the better.
よし。
Girl and even Joker, he feels more confident. He feels way more mature than how he felt. Ryuji, for example, he's the perfect example because even though he's still hot-headed and he's still like he still jumps into things, he is way more level-headed and he's very smart. Something where I find like the biggest differences in both games is that and I'm sorry if I upset some Persona 4 fans. I'm one of them. I love that game and I love those guys, but they're like a bunch of idiots. They're like a bunch of kids, just like they only a smart character and not that much really, to be honest. The hot-headed, hot-blooded character archetype in this game, and this series. he's way smarter, and you can notice here like he has like some very good resolutions on things, and sometimes he's actually the voice of reason. It's like, dude, where you coming from, dude? So yeah, I mean, it does feel like they grew up as people, and that's very endearing to me. Learning how like to be a person. They teach her a lot, and they like mentor her and walk her through like life and stuff. So,
それじゃあ簡単に状況を整理しましょう。
and this is our portable hideout. It's a
市内に入
a
って
camper that Sojiro lent to us for the trip.
間違いない。
そしてさっきの男の人夏目暗号って言ったよね。
そいつのことを軽く調べてみた結果、夏目暗号、文豪夏目相互の孫にして今をときめくラノベ作家。デビュー作プリンス・オブ・ナイトメアで爽快者大賞を受賞して華々しくデビュー。これがバカみたいに売れてんだよな。一巻だけで100万部突破。
100万？それすごくない？
ああ、デビュー作でこの部数なんてミラクル級の大ヒット。
SNS も確認してみたんだけど、ちょっと異様な状況よ。
夏目の信者たちがいろんなとこで暴れ回ってるみたいなやつだろ。やつの本のキャラっぽい服を着てたって理由でその辺の人に殴りかかったなんて噂もある。
ねえ、しかも誰もそれを止めないどころか叩いてる節さえあるわ。
政宗像に張り紙をするような連中だからな。節度をわきまえないのもうなずける。
駅前でもファンの熱気がすごかったね。まるで何かの宗教みたいに。
ネットの掲示板にもこいつ専用のスレが毎
Yeah,
日
that's pretty much
100近く立ってる。
There's gonna be a guy here.
だし、おまけに IP 調べたら全部仙台からだ。
怪しすぎだろ。てか決まりじゃね？
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about.
確かに。まだ俺たちは奴の実力までは測れてない。
もし本当にすごいやつならジェイルもキングも関係なくて実力で勝ち取ってるってことだよね。
いやけどキングの可能性だってあるだろ。
それを調べるための調査だ。
Oh yeah, so
明日は夏目に的を絞っ
the
て情報を集めようぜ。もしやつ
the shadows that control the jails are core monarchs here,
ああ、忘れてたけど。
and the dynamics of the cognitive world is different. Are like they are way different, and it's something that our guys learn on
それ
the
じゃ
first
明日に備えて
So
今日は
right
そろそろ寝ようか。
you may be a little bit lost in that. It's probably, especially to Persona 5 fans.
ぱ俺らが上かよ。もうこれ外じゃねえ。てか狭くね。
仕方あるまい。車の広さにも限界がある。それに言うほど悪くない。弟子たちが多くいた頃は狭いアトリエで雑魚寝など日常茶飯事だったからな。
変に
Yeah, so they
てか
kind of lost for that.
普通に流れになってっけど本当にいいのかお前ら。
みんな夜通しトランプ
Find the route to the treasure and then steal it, but they are not treasure because
青春って感じのイベント起きねえの
these
かよ。
jails are not manifested by the shadow's desire, but they are manifested by. Right now, they still don't know what manifests the cognitive the jails, and there is no treasure. What powers the jails are people's desires. I think it's like treasures. Just impacts. Yeah, we're gonna see it a little bit earlier, later, but yeah, whenever you defeat the monarch, the shadow, and you make them change cognitions or change their heart, just the desires go back to the people they got stolen from. But yeah, and one thing is once you beat the shadow or the monarch, the jail doesn't disappear. There's no mementos. So sure going to be that's how they just the ability to go back and grind on all their stages, because there's a bunch of things on the previous stage that I couldn't get, because I didn't have enough abilities to do or to complete them. Like chests that I couldn't open and stuff like that, and they pretty much teasing that you can go back to places. So I'm pretty sure that's how they justify that shit. But yeah. So and the guys are also surprised because things don't what they remember. They're like figuring out.
いやそういうんじゃなくてよ。
諦めろ龍二。明日も早いんだからさっさと休め。
つかこの中に3人と1匹って暑くて寝れなくね。
そうだな。真夏だというのに毛皮が目の前にあってはな。
仕方ねえだろ、猫なんだから。猫じゃねえけど。
男子うるさい。
参戦した。
Yeah. I actually, when I was a kid, grandfather had a camper like this, and we actually went to a few trips with him, and they're actually way more spacious than you might think. You can fit a lot of people in them. So I'm pretty sure they'll be alright. And new mechanics. Now you see that, of course, since now Ren is already maxed out in all social stats, you don't need to do social stats. Plus, all of the live sim elements are pretty much stripped down or streamlined. There is no like confidence building. There is no bonds building. Well, bonds, there are bonds, but there are no like confidence or stuff like that. In fact, there's a bit of Ren goes around Tokyo trying to look for his friends, but everybody's on summer vacation, so nobody's there to receive him. But yeah, they you don't have like social skills and stuff like that because well they're already maxed out, and you cannot build. I mean, you cannot be less friends from your friends. So they can be on gosh, and then you can on social activity or just like battling and stuff, completing things on palaces. That develops and you get points they're called bonds points, but they're like ability points that let you pick between some confident like perks. They're really cool actually. They're really cool, and the thing that I kind of like about this compared to the confidence is that you actually get to pick and choose what you need. But yeah, that's one of the biggest differences too. And also, even though you still see things from the perspective of Ren, he doesn't feel like the main character. You feel like everybody's the main character. I think everybody gets the same screen time. In fact, it's very rare when you don't see all the gang together on screen. Just like when you have to walk around with them fighting. But he's probably just like 10% of the time. Everywhere else, he's with the gang. So that doesn't feel he doesn't feel like the exclusive main character. It does feel like the whole experience is shared with everybody, and they all get the same amount of dialogue time and all that. And of course, the music still rocks. For example, right now we're gonna do an investigation. It works closer to how it works on Persona 4 actually than 5, but it's not really that much of a bother. It's just like we just need to like talk to a couple people, and then we'll just validate the guy is our guy, and that's it.
マジかよ。そう
そう
Oh yeah, and this is important. We gotta buy recipes.
奇遇だ。
それでいいのかい？はいよ、どうも。それでいいのかい？毎度ありがとさん。
Yeah, it's important to visit the restaurants on your trip because and, for yeah, stuff.
そちらの商品ですね。
No,
そちらの商品ですね。
no, I don't need
あ
that.
りがとうございました。
Open world section is just like they're even smaller than Persona 5, like normal Persona 5. So you just get to. Okay, there's a velvet room over there. We're gonna visit it on a second, so I can show you what I told you about the about
なあなあ
so I can show you about the
踊ろう
the beaches shop. Yeah, so it's only Lavenza this time. Igor is not there. He's on vacation, of course, supposedly. So these are the options that you have. The one thing that is kind of distracting, the fact that outside the circle, the purple and X is the doesn't do anything. You don't use X for interaction, and that's weird. That's weird. So right now I can almost close this because of that.
ご覧になりますか？
And also here,
登録するん
that
です
something that is weird. Oh, never
すべ
mind.
て登録。現在の状態を
Okay.
上書きしました。
Okay, so oh, something that is cool is I don't even know if the old games do that too. If the OG games do. Whenever you register personas, if you have persona we can also already register. It will prompt you if which ones you want to keep. And like here, for example, there are only 2 new personas that we can do right now, but you cannot see the whole compendium. If you see, the compendium looks very stripped down. It doesn't have any categories, it doesn't have anything. Although when it comes to combat and when it comes to advantages, personas work exactly the same as the turn-based RPG. They're exactly the same. They don't feel stripped down.
ゆっくりお考えください。
Similar, although they're more based on this, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, they're not separated by arcana this time. There is no arcanas, very much. So yeah, to fuse personas, you only have 2 options, and this is where I get very disappointed. This is my most disappointing place, because I only have 2 pick personas from our persona stock and just like fuse random personas and get like new ones. So all the personas are pretty much gated to whatever persona is
新たな力が得られるよう
let's see, to whatever personas are gonna show up on that level. So I know we're gonna fight high pixies on this scale, for example, and Berith, because these are new. So at least that's how it was on the first And I can shoot. That is pretty much what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm leaning towards to. That we won't be able
成長
to
するスキルを得
we won't be able to these skills are very overpowered, but on the hands of enemies. I'm gonna pick this anyways, these and Sai, because I don't have
このペ
Sai.
ルソナで
Um,
変わりなさい。
yeah, they feel like Persona, like I can. So I don't know what crazy combinations you can do, and if you can do like some very powerful personas, or like special personas, nothing like that. And yeah, everything is very stripped down. It's when it comes to personas and persona fusion. That's the only second negative thing. The only two negative things that I have. Which these are very specific me because I'm a and that's one of the most important. And it's not like it's not there. It is not like, oh, it's completely gone. It's just like it feels very like the most basic that you can make it, like as basic as you can make it. That's the only thing. I'll get this girl back because she has cool skills. One is easy though, so I don't know much about it. And yeah, that's the only thing. So for anyone who's new to the game and wants to just play this straight up, which I strongly do not recommend. I do recommend you playing Persona 5 or at least watching the anime first. You don't want to commit the 100 hours. Just watch the anime. It will catch you up really well. But besides the fact that they do not actually the fusion system, the Velvet Room is everything else is on point. It's very good. It's pretty on point. Okay. All right. So this is the only thing that is added to the Velvet Room. Persona points, 2 personas to make them stronger. You have that previous menu makes me think that there's another options that we can do later on with the persona points. But right now it's only leveling up, which is very important. If not, you get your ass handed to you. Get rid of them, but I can't because I cannot just like fuse them, and that's something that I used to do on Persona 5 a lot. Just like getting to here, just like get my 2 base personas and just fuse the shit out of them until I just maxed out on personas that I could fuse. So right now I cannot get rid of this. And the thing is, whenever you pick up a new whenever you get a new persona, they drop as masks. If they are new, you don't get to pick and choose and release old personas. Pretty much all you get is you get persona points instead. If your persona stock is already full. So yeah, that's one thing that I don't like. I don't like the fact that the Velvet Room is so stripped down, because it makes one of my favorite aspects of any Shin Megami Tensei game, not only Persona, any Shin Megami Tensei game. I love fusing things. Anyways, besides that, the game is really good. It's very, very, very good. It's very solid. It's a very good follow-up to a great follow-up to Persona 5, and highly recommended to what I played so far. And so, it is there is no downside that I can tell you about. Just get it. Okay, so we got 2% more. The only other thing that I can kind of one of the main characters, like how you like recruit them and stuff. One of the characters are pretty much tied to the arc a little bit for some reason. For example, this is going to be Yusuke's arc. I can tell right away because he's the one who's been having most exposition and the most dialogue, and also because it feels thematically fitting. Oh yeah, and Haru pretty much embraced being the corporate bitch. But she's still kind and nice and has a huge forehead. But yeah, but she embraced being a corporate bitch. She's like taking care of business and stuff. And she speaks like a business person. See? Let's see, we need revival. Thanks. Oh, oh. Shake. Rice is always important. Yuta, I think that's cow tongue. I think. But interesting. Oh, it's because this is her story. Like, oh, bitch. Starbix. Yeah. Like a pack, a couple of items that you can buy. That's weird. That's weird for an RPG. And for also for some, I mean for those who care about. It makes a good case, the game, or drops enough hints to make you figure out or make you realize that Makoto and Ren are kind of thing. They ended up together. It is not like a straight up like, oh yeah, whatever. It's on the previous arc there was a section Makoto's like when you're doing the investigation, she's like looking at the theater, at the movie theater, and she's like, oh, I should invite Ren over to watch the movie. And then you walk by and you tell her like, oh, so should I buy a couple tickets? And then she's like, oh no, this is not the time, whatever. So yeah, they dropping up hints to kind of hint. Not accounting for Royale, everybody picks Makoto. And I don't blame her. Don't blame people. I like Makoto too. So I got kind of lost because I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know who I should talk. So yeah, normally this doesn't take that long. Since I was speaking to you guys, I kind of like didn't pay attention, so that's why I don't know who I need to talk to. Probably these people, this guy over here. Oh, nothing.
戻ろう。なあなあ。
Yeah, and the Phantom Thieves are a pretty much accepted thing of life. People know about. Okay, so where should I go now? This way?
戻ろう。
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to the arcade. I think we haven't been. Oh, yeah, no. Not arcade as in games, as in video games. That's something that I figured out on playing Yakuza. Oh, probably.
何にする？ありがとさん。
Already. No, we already came here. Okay, these girls are talking, so they're probably gonna have something. Oh.
おい。
That would suck. That would royally suck. Yeah, so pretty much we just need to find one more spot and we'll be good. There you go. There you go. That's a mini bunch.
おすすめの商品どうぞお持ちくださり。おすすめの商品にどうぞまた来てくださり。
There you go.
よし。
Move on to get into the into the jail. Hey dude, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, I actually yeah, it's actually pretty cool. You'll see today. The other Muso games like Hyrule Warriors and like Dragon Quest Warriors and games like those, they are like just Dynasty Wars with skins. Even the Berserk games, they're like just Musos with skins from other things. And I was kind of scared this was gonna be the same, but this is not. This is pretty much Persona 5 just going action RPG. Than so type, but it is not that bad. I'm not like, oh, actually it does feel it actually does feel like what is to what the East games are to Trails, to what Persona is to. Actually, you mentioned that. Now that I'm thinking about, now that I remember, you mentioned that on the previous stream, on the East stream.
なんだかすまない。
So yeah,
君たちあまり無茶はいけないよ。
いいんですこれは私からやれるんですアンゴ先生が小説を書き
if you did, you should pick it up, man. If you haven't, you still should pick it up, but you should finish Persona 5 first.
ああもうやばすぎるよね本気で
Also, another thing is Atlus is not locking up. Is not locking up.
からして小説みたい私たちがもっとアンゴ先生の先行を世の中に広めなきゃ
To this day, and it was really sad because that's my favorite game of last generation, as everybody knows. This is my favorite game of the PS4 generation. Favorite game period. I'm not talking for that. I'm saying favorite RPGs. My favorite game of last generation period.
キーワードらしい言葉を言わなキングじゃないからそれとも返してるのかな
もしキングだとしたらここに入ってたのは
It made me sad.
改心済みだったんじゃない
I fixed that a little bit with Persona Royale because Royale has
から何読んでる
夏目暗号の小説だ。プリンス・オブ・ナイトメア。
買ったのかお稲荷
It's just me, or is the video quality shit too? Okay, let me look on a different network on my phone with data. Hold on, guys, because I just checked the video and I see and I think the video quality dropped. All right. Okay.
この本が人々の熱気に見合う内容かどうか確認したくてな。
それでどう面白い
そうだな。
Work on my computer that
魅
is
力ある創作物
kind of
には
messing up.
作者が作
But
品に
on the other network, it looks
熱
good.
のようなものが溢れているものだ。たとえどんなに稚拙で荒削りであろうと。見る者に訴えかける。
I am also using a different stream setup today. I'm still using Delgado. I am using Delgado and OBS on my laptop, but I am not wired.
文章そのもの
And I am using a completely different microphone because the quality.
言葉を借り取り繕ったよ。
ちょっと見せて
Wait.
ああこれ
So yeah, I expect some drops in quality because of the Wi-Fi signal. So yeah, I might say I actually just saw a few frames drop, but it's not been constant. So I think we can manage it this way.
そんなまがいものの作品であれほどの人気を得られるとは
Both, but
を奪わない限りだ。
But yeah, the microphone, the condenser microphone, it was picking up a lot of noise and unintended noise. Then it was digitizing a lot. The microphone was echoey, and this microphone I did some testing before it started, and it sounded better-ish, but it's still not a high fidelity microphone. So it is not what I'm going to use. I'm going to still try to figure out how to make the condenser microphone to work better. If not, I'm just going to replace it for a USB microphone for a Blue Yeti or something like that. Because Yeah, I want to amp up the quality of the streams, and I want to, especially, and I know the audio is what makes or breaks a stream, so I want to look and sound professional. So, you guys tell me how you like this microphone, if it's good or not. And I might need to go take a break shortly because I have no water and I forgot, and I'm already parched. So I might put up the cat.
創作をなりわいとするものならばわかるはずだ。だからこそ腑に落ちない。奴がどんな思いでこの小説を書き上げたのか。
二人とも何してるの？早く戻るわよ。
すまない。引き止めてしまったな。さあ、行こう。
See, this is what I was talking about when I was saying that every arc has like a specific person that is like the main guy, or like is like attached to that. Oh, that's the guy I was telling you about. That's Senkishi. He's a cop and he's keeping tabs on us. I am pretty sure that he's going to join the Phantom Thieves officially later, which is going to be weird because he's going to be like an old guy with a lot of teenagers.
それより調べてもらえた？
ああ、夏目暗号だったな。
He's got my look.
本の売り上げにしたって異常に高いのはこの仙台だけだしな。おおむねお前らから連絡があったのと同じ報告が俺のところに来てる。で、ここからは聞き込みで分かったことなんだな。
Right now he feels like standing for Makoto's sister. I forgot her name. Why?
そうなったが最後、そいつは借金してでも夏目の本を買い
standing for
どっかで聞いた話じゃないか。
アリスの時と同じ。
ヒイラギアリスとは違う方法かもしれないが。
for Makoto's sister, but I'm pretty sure he's going to.
ますますキーワードを知りたいところだな。
I'm pretty sure he's going to join the gang later on because he's already been to the cognitive world and stuff.
病院行きが関の山だ。だよな。
Nijima. Sae.
やっぱり私たちは怪盗なんだし。
Sae. How did I forget her name? Sorry for that, guys.
さすがは美少女怪盗。もっとエレガントに行きたいよな。
美少女なんだって？
美少女怪盗と申します。
お前自分で言うんだな。
それはさておきだ。何かキーワードを手に入れる。
That they have a lot of gags like those, and I don't. They're cheesy. They're cheesy but they're cheesy, but I appreciate them. They're not cringy though, but they have a lot of gags like those. Again, it just makes it feel more natural. Like these guys are like actual people instead of just like cardboard cutouts. But yeah, they have like a lot of like inside jokes and shit like that. That's one of the things that I love about the group dynamics now. That they have that since they're a very tight group of friends, they have a lot of inside jokes and shit like that. Like for example, that Bishoyo Kaito, the beauty thief joke is an inside joke, something that they only know, they only understand. And they can be cringy for people who are like players outside, like us. Like, God, dude, like really, it can be kind of cringy, but honestly, I find it cute and endearing.
入手方法はまあ聞くな。古い付き合いの知り合いがってとこだ。どうだ？俺と取引してよかっただろう。
なかなかやるな、おっさん。
ああ。やるじゃねえか、おっさん。
おっさんを見る目が変わるな。
うん、伊達におっさんじゃないね。さすがですね、おっさんさん。
お前ら、せめて名字で呼べよ。
Like that, it is new, but it's a new party joke, inside joke.
本日はパーティーにお集まりいただきありがとうございます。
Yeah, that guy looks shady as fuck. The only other thing though, they do not explore the bad guys as much as the first game. It's weird though. I don't know how to put. I don't know how to explain it, because you go and you learn about a lot about them. But since they don't have much time to develop them, like in on the other games that you have like a full month to investigate them, learn about them, have like interactions with them, you do not learn much about them, about the bad guys. But yeah, they feel a little bit underdeveloped. So there's a lot of things that are mystery. There are mysteries still. Like for example, I beat the first bad guy, and there's still a lot of things that I don't know about her. Like for example, when you finish with Kamoshida, you have a pretty clear understanding, like how much of a piece of shit he is, and why he did the stuff that he did. But here, I don't think you get that much development of the villains. But that could be just me. They also keep in mind that I played Persona 5 like 4 times, and I finished Persona Royale. I platinum Persona Royale, so I replay these games a lot. So that could be it. Oh shit, you didn't foul mouth our boy.
ゴミだなんてひどい。あの絵にどんな思いが込められてるか何も知らないくせに。
I feel like Yusuke is gonna show restraint. I think he's gonna show restraint.
ここは俺に任せてくれないか。必ず奴からキーワードを聞き出してみせる。
でもよ。
みんなは先日の件で奴に顔を覚えられているかもしれん。その点、俺は後ろに控えていたからだ。気づかれる可能性は低いだ。
This is what I'm talking about. Like they're way more mature now. They're way more mature now. They don't feel like kids.
突然失礼いたします。私、夏目先生の大ファンでして。
ん？なんだね君は。
失礼とは存じますが、よろしければサインをいただけないかと。
おいおい、先生は忙しいんだ。後にしなさい。
いいじゃありませんか。サインの一つくらい。
ああ、本当ですか。寛大なお心遣いに感謝いたします。まさか夏目先生にサインをいただけるとは身に余る光栄です。
いやいや、気にしなくていいよ。物語を読んでくれる人がいるからこそ僕たち作家は本を書き続けられるんだ。
なるほど。とても素晴らしい考え方です。ああ、そうだ。先生はエマをお使いでしょうか。
もちろん。あれはとても便利なものだからね。
よければ友達になっていただけませんか。尊敬する先生をより身近に感じたく。
構わないよ。僕は読者のみんなを
There you go. That was a keyword.
キーワードはプリンス・オブ・ナイトメアだ。
ありがとうございます。後で申請を送らせていただきます。それともう一つ。先生方は先ほどさゆりのお話をされていましたね。
Holy shit.
ゴミ同然、中身のない惨めなダ作だと。
そこまで言ったかな。しかし君もそう思わないか。あの絵は結局まだらめ一流祭という名前にしか価値のなかった見てくれだけの。
He's gonna like slap him with a glove.
私の母が描いたものです。ですので 少々大人げないことを言わせていただきますが。
Oh my god.
さゆりは俺の母が命を賭して書いた最後の作品だ。
Oh my god, this is so badass.
唯一無二の愛が込められて、
Oh man.
作り上げられた貴様のハリボテと一緒にするな。
Oh man, I'm gonna cry. This was so badass.
俺は事実を言ったまでだ。では失礼いたします。
Oh, Yosuke.
一度外へ出よう。
Oh man, she's so fucking badass. That was.
何も知らないクソガキが。
先生、あんなものはただ難癖つけたいやからのたわごとに過ぎません。ですから
Oh boy.
お気を悪くなさ
Oh boy.
まあいいさ。あいつもすぐに俺の信者になるだろう。
Well, it's not.
すまない。最後は自分を抑えられなかった。俺もまだ甘いな。
いやいや、結果オーライだろ。キーワードさえ分かりゃ問題ね。
ほんとグッジョブっていうか、よく言ってくれたって感じ。
俺が奴の作品から感じたことが全て正しいとは言い難い。絵画にしろ書籍にしろ、作品に対して抱く感情はあくまでも個人の主観に過ぎないからな。
いや、少なくとも私らはお稲荷のおかげでだいぶ清々したぞ。
とにかくこれでキーワードは手に入った。あとはどこから侵入するかだな。
入るなら仙台駅がいい。
え、どうして？
匂いが薄い。多分警戒が緩い場所だ。渋谷の時みたいに安全に出入りできると思う。
ってことはいよいよだね。ああ、これで準備は整った。明日からジェイルの攻略を始めるぜ。
おう。なあ、また聞きたいことがある。さっきユウスケは平成を装っていたが、悲しそうな声をしていた。なぜだ？なるほど。人は大事なものをないがしろにされたとき、怒るよりも悲しくなるのか。
Besides the fact that he bad-mouthed his mom. And if anyone remembers that arc on Persona 5, it was a big deal. That shit, it was a big deal. So yeah, I think we're gonna start exploring the jail now. So we're gonna get more into the gameplay. Or I mean more into the action parts of the game. So yeah, you get so far I think you get a very good feeling or a very good look at how the game, what's the whole tone of the game and stuff. So I'm not saying goodbye, of course. I'm just kind of like gushing. Okay. And everybody is already aware of the Velvet Room too, although they don't come. I don't think they can come in without Igor there. Okay. Those are the bond perks that I was telling you about. But yeah, you got a feel of how the game is outside the exploration and combat. Now we're gonna get exploration and combat next. But as you see, it is through and through a Persona 5 game. We've been actually an hour and a half, and I have not showed you one bit of combat. So to me, that's good, based on what I like about this game.
仙台で起きていることを考えれば、そのぐらいの規模であることは。
In combat, there's plenty. Don't feel like it's just like 5 minutes combat and 2 hours cutscenes. Is the ratio is probably 60, 40, 60% exploration combat for the story.
ああ、仙台ジェイル攻略開始だ。いいか。
Before we are going to, let's talk to everybody. So we're gonna stock up and then we're gonna go to the jail.
すごいね。
よだよな。
Nice. Okay, let's gear up. There is one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Is I only played with Ryuji, Ann, and Sophie the last level, so I don't know if my other guys are gonna be underpowered, and I want to use a different team this time. Gonna give Sophie the endurance. This Ryuji's fine with that. Morgana, we're gonna give him this. No, yeah. Masamune patch. No. Yes. Oh wait. Oh, Ann. No, Ann. We're gonna give her the agility. No, never mind. Oh yeah, and Jessica's gonna keep the candle cutter. Yeah, that works. And well, this is the last. No, actually, you know what? No, never mind. She already has natural psi affinity. All right, so this is the bond menu. These are perks that you earn instead of social links. But now I want to say for this because recovering is a pain in the ass on this game. Well, at least when you're playing on hard difficulty. So right now I'm gonna save until I can at least unlock this, and then I'm gonna go back to the rest because everything is so far looks very useful. But this seems to be like a must. And I'm gonna save actually because knowing how my and if you see everyone the menus they continue to be very fancy and very flashy as always, and stylish, and every menu option is tied to a character, and the transitions look really cool. I love them. Everything looks really cool. Although my favorite so far is Putawa. This one looks really cool. Even every sub menu has a special transition. Just this don't. The load and save menu don't. Yeah, just once again, I'm playing on PS5 because frame rate. That's why. Let me see. I want to make sure that I have it on the right configuration. The cool thing about the PlayStation, you can play it on frame rate mode or graphics mode and still get 60 frames locked. But of course, what would you want to play on frame rate mode 1080p when you can just play 4K 60? Let's visit the other stores because I need to get revival items. If not, we're gonna get our ass handed. Ooh, this is good. Oh shit, I don't have enough money. Okay, I think that I got shit to sell. So we need to go to the Selfie Shop and I'll show you the Selfie menu. But let's first find more Oh, nice. I am stocking up on healing items because on my last castle, my last jail was a fucking piece of the pain on the ass. It was hard. Shake. I ran out of money. I ran out of money. Okay, now we need to get to the jail, regardless. Well, actually, I think we need to cook first. We can cook some shit first. Coffee first. That's something. Nice. Curry gluten stew. So much food that is making me hungry, and I just ate not longer than an hour ago. Nice. Okay, we're closer now. Okay, now let me show you the Selfie Shop. It's really cute because you have Selfie on the menus. Yeah, see, we had shit to sell, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough money to buy stuff. Okay, let me sell this shit. I don't think these... let me see if I can at least buy a weapon for Rand. No, I don't have enough. We're gonna be very underpowered, so I might need to grind a little bit for money. Detectors, let's see. No, not enough money. Oh, then you have like items, like healing items on sale. Sometimes you can get really good deals. So it's always recommended to visit here. Mental floss. The thing is, I need something to revive people. Okay, well, we don't have. Alright, so we're gonna explore the jail, but before we go to the jail, I need to go grab some water. So I'm gonna leave you with Morgana, and I'll just keep the music that is playing in the background. It's good. It's good enough. So I'll be back in like less than 5 minutes. Right, I'm back. Told you it was gonna be fast. All right, so time to get into business. And yeah, another of the advantages of playing on a PS5, of course, is the loading times. Right now is that's all. That's all the loading we get. Yeah, the introductions are really cool. The cinematics are really cool. I like that. I like them, regardless of the shimmering and the thin outlines. I do like the cinematics. They look really cool. But as I mentioned, the art style is pretty striking too. It's very colorful and it looks really cool. So even though the graphics engine is not as good, change party. Ah, fuck! They are level. They're under level. All right, we're gonna change Ruki for Yosuke, Koto for Haru, and oh fuck! I want the Gan, but I need at least 2 powerful characters. Not. I'm gonna keep Sophie for the time being. It kind of breaks my heart not to use Makoto, but you know what? Did I choose Morgana? Hold on. I don't have Morgana. No, Sophie's a healer too. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass handed.
キザ野郎の考えそうなことだぜ。とにかく俺らが何とかしないとな。
向こうに大きな建物が見える。あれが夏目暗号の王城か？おそらくな。
Oh yeah, and Sophie has a body on inside the cognitive world.
らしき匂いがする。あっちは青葉山方面か。正面の大通りから行けそうだぞ。
行こう。人々の願いを取り戻し、夏目暗号の巨食を暴く。行くぞ。
And from here on, the exploration is pretty much what you know from Persona 5. The only difference on a bigger scale, instead of just being confined to one building, we're pretty much on small open world areas or interconnected areas. There are no like safe rooms. Instead of safe room, we have checkpoints that let us come in and out of the cognitive world whenever we want. But everything else is just what you expect. And this is the combat. At first it's very overwhelming though. The first probably hour, you'll probably feel overwhelmed and shit won't make much sense. But once you get used to first all the information on screen and how like battles go, it is very smooth and really fun, which is that matters. I do like, of course, I do like action RPGs. Oh fuck, I fucked that up. I prefer action RPGs to turn-based RPGs. Hot take. But what I was gonna say. Sorry guys, like totally spaced out. Oh no. Yes, I prefer action RPGs to and it's a really goddamn good action RPG. Well, I'm gonna give it to Sophie then. That's her persona. I'm pretty sure she's going to evolve because like how the story is going and everything, there's a lot of tropes and cliches of the series. So I am pretty sure she's going to change. That is pretty annoying though, and it's something very important to notice is that real figure see? Is that getting the status effects and shit is very annoying. It makes some characters that are like otherwise very unimportant or very like useless, like Silky for example. Silky is a good example. It makes him very dangerous, very dangerous. Let's see. Holy shit! I don't have anything. Oh wait, Silky. Oh yeah, and this is how the action menu works. There you go, level up. Yeah, they're so under level. Also, one thing, I don't know. I don't know if the ultimate personas, the awakened personas, are gonna show. But that's also weird that they have their base personas. And you have everything. You have the all. These are like basic all-out attacks, but they are like more elaborated all-out attacks, like the ones you expect from the action RPG, from the turn-based RPG. They work differently. There are some enemies that have like mini bosses or powerful enemies. They have like armor, and once you wear down the armor, it will. You can trigger an all-out attack. Oh, and you can explore with anyone. Also, you can explore with Joker or with any of the other characters. Okay, I'm trying to do this. Yeah, there's some environment interactables like this. You've already seen the spin and pulls, but you have a lot of shit. Yeah, you can also explore with anyone, so let's change to Haru a little bit. There's another system that I haven't told you guys about, but you'll see, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna trigger one of those. It's called the Master Arts. As you battle with your characters, they gain master abilities that are like special abilities for them, and that they only can do. And they just randomly pop up. Actually, I already maxed out like the other guys, so they're not like that hard to get. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some soon. And each character has their own special attack and their own way to. Their own special abilities and stuff. The only thing that I also don't like during the action is that changing characters, especially compared to Ease, is very clunky. It takes a lot of time, and you cannot snap characters in and out. Oh, and also that's another thing that I don't like. That's pretty minor. Oh fuck. This is a mini boss. These guys are powerful. That fucking pain in the ass. So let's change to what? What? Why? Why? I don't think I'm gonna beat him. I should be able to, yeah, technical. I'm doing no fucking damage. Playing in hard is really hard. Just saying. Playing. I think that I got. Oh, because this is one thing, and this is one thing that actually Ease handles really well. For example, is that your active people gets the same amount of damage as your, I mean your AI friends. Your AI party members get the same amount of damage that fuck. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Good. Yes, thank you. They take the same amount of damage as your active character. So yeah, as you saw, a lot of my guys got killed by just the small enemies. So yeah, that's something that also they could have done better, because it's really makes battles unnecessarily difficult. On card difficulty, I'm pretty sure playing at a normal or easy is different. Let me show you a showtime too. It's the ultimate attack. And also, believe it or not, the Joker is probably the lamest one, because it depends on the persona he's equipping. Okay, I haven't even used this, guys. That's why I'm getting these tutorials. And that's another annoying thing. The first 5 hours, you get a lot of fucking tutorials. Everything, like just walking around and just like pressing buttons will trigger one of these, and that's very fucking annoying. Oh my god. See? This is what I'm talking about. And you get even, I am getting even tutorials for things that I already got tutorials from. Oh, there you go. See, you also get the all-out attacks, and they look really cool too. They don't look. I still like the original all-out attacks better, but these are not too shabby. These are really good too. So yeah. Okay. Everybody leveled up. Nice. Let's play with Nadia a little bit, because I haven't played with him. And he looks like he's gonna be really cool, because he's got like the katana and shit. Yeah, it's like playing with Virgil in Devil May Cry 5. And then you can attack and you can use your gun with the R1, R2, the R1 and L1 buttons. And with R1 alone, you trigger the combat menu, and it works pretty much like Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's pretty much the same.
いざという時に困るかも。
やべえ感じのやつ発見。気をつけろよ。
Shit.
しゃあねえ。こっから巻き返すぞ。
覚悟の時間だ。
スキルがヒット。待った待った。炎上してる敵がいる。疾風が白熱で追撃だ。ジョーカー、体力大丈夫か。
いただいていく。
追撃するぞ。
まだ来るか。
Now there's another powerful enemy. Actually, I think it's the same one as before. Just die? Yeah, in hard it's really hard. It's really hard. The thing that makes it more difficult is that the fact that your AI control characters take the same amount of damage as your regular characters. Ufu then we'll play with Yosuke. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think that I didn't even get that persona. Let's see. Yeah, I just got turned to persona points, and that's dumb. That's dumb. That's the only thing that I can criticize the game about when it comes to gameplay. Everything that has to do with personas and Velvet Room is just not thought out.
待っていたぞ、勇者たちよ。
え？なんだお前。
我はプリンス・オブ・ナイトメアが四天王の一人。
Yeah, we're gonna fight our first boss.
いやいやいやいや、ベタすぎだろ。
普通のおじさんにしか見えないけど。
我はこの門の守護者。ここを通りたくば我を倒してみるがよい。だがそう簡単に倒される我ではないぞ。四天王の誇りにかけてお前たちをほふってやろう。今ここで。さあ来い勇者よ。
Oh, a big Jack of Frost?
こいつ強いぞ。氷結で弱点をつくんだ。フォックスのスキルがヒット。フォックスもかっこいいな。フォックスがヘロヘロだぞ。
頼む。
パワール延長中。このままじゃ体力が持たないぞ。役に立つぞ。
助かった。はっ撃ち抜く。ヤツは俺が。はっ奪え。
火炎効かないし。
Okay, I need to change personas to something that does not. Ah, there you go. This one helps. Yes, this works better. Sorry, Sophie.
爆発物の気配。うまく使って。
これだ。それ。これだな。それ、これだな。
This is the reason why I stocked up in healing items. Hard difficulty is really hard. Enemies take a lot of damage in simple hits. Oh my. Okay, let's hope he dies. Yeah, I think he's dead. Yep. Shit.
その技で次も大突撃だね。これが心の成長か。あ、すごいな。覚えちゃった。よし、やったか。
さすがは勇者どもよ。よかろう。ならば行くがよい。我らが魔王が与えた試練。果たしてお前たちに乗り越えられるかな。惑うがいい勇者ども。
いや、ここどこだよ。
どうなってるの？さっきとは全然違う場所に。
入り口から見えてた王城の前だな。何かの力で飛ばされちまったのか？
多分さっきの四天王の仕業だ。惑うがいい勇者どもとか言ってたろ。
I want to see how he looks like.
見たことある感じ。
How the bad guy looks like inside the cognitive world.
展開についていけないんだけど。
勇者だの四天王だの、ゲームとか漫画の話みてえだな。
おそらくここは夏目の小説プリンス・オブ・ナイトメアの世界なのだろう。
小説の世界？
フォックス読んでたよな。どんな内容だった？
現代に生きるごく普通の青年が異世界の魔王として転生する物語。魔王と
異世界。
自分を倒しにやってくる勇者を退けようとする。
He wrote an isekai.
魔王城
Seriously.
の城下に罠や四天王を配置していくという話だった。
だからさっきの人、私たちを勇者って。
そんで勇者の方が本当
And Overlord of all isekais, he wrote
そ
Overlord.
の通りだ。最後まで読んだのか？
いや、ちらっと見ただけだったけど、なんか予想ついた。
我が輩たちは魔王に挑む勇者としてここに飛ばされたってことか。
そういうことならかえって好都合だわ。ここがその小説の世界なら夏目はこの魔王城にいるはず。そこに願いもあるはずよ。
ああ、 中に入れないか調べてみようぜ。あれ
Alright, checkpoints. Those are our safe places. That way we can. That's how we can get off the jail and restock and stuff. So that's my priority right now.
声がでかいスカル。敵の本拠地だぞここ。
終わり。
まったくもう。まずは周囲を調べてみましょ
Right
うか。
there. I cannot leave.
つけておこう。
Alright, that's not good. I don't like that. I really don't like that.
交代だ。
お願いします。
任せろ。
なんだこの門。でっけえ。
さすがにこれぶち破るのは無理だな。どうするよ。
仕方ないわ。別の侵入口がないか探って。
いや待ってくれ。この門確か奴の小説にこれだ。勇者の道を阻む試練の門。魔王の前に立つ資格があるか。勇者を試すための門だ。この門を開くには試練を乗り越えて
That's gonna be the gimmick.
証を手に入れる必要があるらしい。
マジでゲームだな。
魔王は勇者に入ってきてほしくないんだよね。だったら門を開くための仕掛けなんて最初から作らなければいいのに。
それは言わないお約束だ。勇者がノーチャンスだと話が成立しないからな。
それでその証っていうのはどこにあるのかしら。
門を開くための証は城下に廃止された3つの塔にあるそうだ。それらは四天王によって守られているとある。
四天王なのに証は3つ。
設定めちゃくちゃだな。
塔のうちの一つはグレートリバーのほとりに立っているらしい。
よくわかんねえけど、でかい川ってことか？
現実の仙台には広瀬川という大きめの川があったはずよ。
なるほどな。よし、まずはその川を探してみようぜ。
Yeah, that's gonna be the stick for this level. The 3 trials. On the previous... Let me see if I can leave now. No? What the fuck? Unless I'm being forced to leave?
待て、サーチライトだ。
Yeah, that was the... We cannot go through searchlights because reasons.
ここに用はない。まずは証とやらを手に入れよう。
広瀬川っていうとこの辺りのはずだけど。
ねえ、あの塔渋谷にあった牢獄塔に似てない？
本当だ。てっぺんに鳥かごが見える。
That's gonna be where then.
あれが証があるっていう塔かもな。
ってことは証はコアのことか。入り口はあっちだな。よし、みんな行ってみよう。しかしジェイルは広いな。マップに情報出しとく。迷うなよ。
I really want to go outside to restock. Or let me...
そっちじゃな。
No, dude. So... You're telling me that I cannot... go out?
ショータイムショーターやっちゃえ敵あと少しだね一気に倒しちゃおう
撃ち抜く
あれ終わったのか行きます
撃ち抜くペルソナサキバスピクシーアルセールモコイジャックランタンシルキークラエ
弱点にヒットグッジョブだジョーカー
終わりださせろ
いなり。
彼はもう一人の俺だ覚悟の時間だ
格下なら物理の効かない相手だマジめんどいなみんな気力が減ってるな無理は禁物だぞ
Okay, let's see his showtime. I haven't seen it. And he does look cool. Actually, she looks very Kazuma Kaneko in that cutscene. That's the only time she looks like a Kazuma Kaneko character.
どんどん行くぞ
That's good. That's good. All right, that was cool. That's what I was telling. That's what I was saying earlier. The showtimes for the other characters are really cool because they have like these very elaborated cinematics, and the ones for Joker are the lamest. They all look generic. Probably the one for our scene is the only one that looks kind of cool.
どういうことなのかな
Rainbow.
多分なんかアイテム持ってこいってことだな。お約束のお使いクエストだ。
太陽の祠と雨降る地に宝珠は眠ると小説には書いてあるな。
ってことはその宝珠ってやつをゲットしてくればいいはず。
初めからそう書けばいい
そう言うなソフィー。これはこういうものなんだ。
ここは夏目の小説の世界だからな。勇者を惑わすトラップのうちということだろう。
他に入り口はなさそうだし、宝珠を探しに行きましょう。
Let's see.
ペルソナ
正体だ。よし。タルゲ。
いけるぞショータイムだ
うまい。
ナイスジョーカー弱点にヒット
やるな。
正体。シルキー。くらえ。
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, just see the difference.
さすがだぜジョーカー。今だ。残る時はわずかだ。一気に片付ける。決める。
氷結が弱点だ氷漬けの刑だな
消えろ。
Also, it might look like it, but I am not actually button mashing. It is very you can button mash, but it's very restrained the way the fighting works. It's good. It's good. It feels smooth and solid. Okay. Okay, we're catching up.
この調子でゴーだ宝箱があるぞ開けるんだろ
まあまあ反応ないな。
Whenever you get lost, the best thing to do is just use this. Sometimes it's easy to get lost, believe it or not.
研ぎ澄ませ。
There you go.
あ、シャドウ
Where?
撃ち抜く。あれは。
How does? Oh no.
相手は気づいていない。
正体を見せる。
よしそこだ。ソフィーの気力が持たない。あんまり無茶すんな。
ジャックランタン暴行アルセールピクシーサキバスハイピクシー奪え。
弱点にヒット。
俺も見習うとしよう。
敵が減ってきた。そろそろ決めるぜ。終わりだ。
疾風弱点の格下だ。サクッといこう。
Alright, good.
余裕だったわね。
この調子で進むぞ。
気力が足りない。いざという時に困るかも。
Yeah, you have those the ability cards too, but without proper persona fusion, I find them useless, to be honest.
宝箱があるじゃないか。開けるぞ。な。
Chakra Shoker. Let's see. Equip. Let's equip it to a girl. And no. Yeah, and let's change. No, Candle Cutter is fine for him. Gonna change. Oh yeah, this actually you need to. This is important actually. Now that I think about it, you need to equip Futaba because there are some battles, some horde-like battles called hacking battles or something like that, where Futaba is hacking terminals and she's been attacked, sieged by monsters. So you gotta protect her. But if you don't equip her properly, she actually takes more damage. I am gonna change. I'm gonna give her that, and I'm gonna change. I want to give this to someone, not Randall. Morgana? No. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna give it to Yusuke because I think high agility helps with the critical attacks, critical rates. I think.
なんか露骨に怪しい建物だな。もしかしてあれが太陽の祠か？
なるぞ。宝珠はあの中か。確かめに行こう、ジョーカー。
Oh yeah, shortcut, nice.
お、羽橋が降りたな。向こうに行きやすくなったぞ。
Okay, can I leave now? Holy shit, still can't. I really want to leave.
シャドウの姿はないみたいね。
Because I need to restock and buy weapons and armor. We're gonna fight here. I can see that. See? I knew it.
いきなり暗くなった。っていうか敵？
小説に書かれていた通りだ。宝珠は太陽の象徴。盗めば光が消える。そして宝珠を守る兵士が現れる。
それってつまり。
こういうことだな。
先に言え。
まだ来るな。飛ばしすぎんなよ。
氷結が弱点だ。氷漬けの刑だな。
倒れろ。
あと少し。さあ、片付けましょう。敵の攻撃が来る。みんな、そこに。
いところだったわね。
お稲荷、大事なことは早く言え。
すまん、先に伝えるべきだった。
再びまみえたな勇者どもよ。
お前はさっきの四天王。
確かドーム。
ドーマ、四天王ドーマだ。
俺たちをここまで飛ばしたのはお前か？
それが我の役目。勇者を試練に挑ませることがな。そしてこの地こそ我が本当に守護する場所。雨降る地の宝珠を奪いたくば我を倒していくがいい。
私たち怪盗じゃ。
来い、食らえ。
ナイスジョーカー、弱点にヒット。ジョーカーさん。
Fuck.
あとは俺が。
強敵だぞ。
それ、これだ。
弱点の疾風を狙ってけ。
来い、奪え。援護する。
さすがジョーカー。紙一重だ。
引き受けた。
ジョーカー炎上中。このままだと体力が減っちゃう。援護する。やっ、ノアール、防御力が下がってるよ。それ。
Sophie's really weak. I really like her, but she's really weak.
頼んだ。行くね。
Change her a little bit.
危ないぞ。ペルソナミラティ、ノアールのスキルがヒットした。すごい。ノアールが瀕死状態だ。誰かフォローしてくれ。ソフィーが戦場を離脱。誰か回復できないか。それ、フォックス撤退。誰かノアール退却。手当てを頼む。
行くぞ。いただいていく。
弱点にヒット。
それでこそだな。ところで。
ジョーカー、そのジョーカー。こいつ強いぞ。氷結で弱点を作んだ。ジョーカーが
Oh my fucking god.
先生離脱。手当てを。遠慮しません。よっ、遠慮しません。あ、フォークス。惑わせ、今こら。すげえ、華麗だな。
今の良かったぜ。
ご覧あそばせ。さあ、やりましょう。頑張ってね。任せろ。よっ、うわ、フォックスの防御力が下げる。ノアール退却。手当てを頼む。出てこい。ソフィーが戦場を離脱。誰か回復できないか。フォックスの体力はギリギリだ。フォックス、そんな嘘でしょ。
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really hard and hard difficulty. And it's very annoying. But I'm a fucking masochist and I like playing games in hard, so.
かっこいい。火炎効かないし、こいつ強敵だ。慎重に行け。
これだな。それ、これだ。来い。ペルソナ。
ジョーカーのスキルがヒット。こいつもすごいね。頑張るね。オーケー、助かりました。期待のある。ナイス回避。よっ、ミラティ。チャンス。お願いします。
任せろ。
こいつ強いぞ。氷結で弱点を作んだ。 撃ボックス調子いいなすごいやるね
I should kill him? Yeah.
敵を倒したがやるなボックス今度こそやったか
もはやこれまで見事だ勇者どもよ。だが我は四天王の中でも最弱。
いやそれ自分で言うんかい。
残りの四天王が必ずやお前たちを倒すだろう。
マジ何だったんだあいつ。
とにかくこれで先に進めるわ。宝珠を取りに行きましょう。
おだな。
ちょっと待って。
Okay, there is a weird noise outside my door, so let me go check out. Hold on 1 second. I just stopped. Okay, that was sad. Well, Haru, I would like to leave, but they don't let us. Oh, now we can. Okay, good. Man, I think I might change Haru for Morgana because of the wind affinity.
ゆるり仕事のじようこそ
Actually, would need a lot of money. Holy shit! All right, so weapon. Just okay first. Let's do Selfie next. And we'll sell our shit. And buy a armor for Ren. Okay, I want to see what happened to those personas that I cannot collect.
ご覧になりますか？登録すべて登録。現在の状態をご覧ください。
Yeah, okay, that's good.
これでよろしいですか？それ以上のペルソナを宿すのは不可能。
That's the thing.
合体を行うのですね。
I would love to let me get rid of other personas.
継承するスキル。このペルソでは始めましょう。
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about.
所持金が足りないようです。評価をご所望ですね。ご覧になりますか？ご覧ください。これでよろしいですか？ではお連れください。ご覧ください。評価をご所望ですね。 どの程度力を注ぎ込み、この強化で
Actually, well,
どの程度力を注ぎ込みますか？この強化。
よし。
ではご武運を。
yeah, the fact that I cannot just fusion persona if I like is somewhat annoying.
何作るの？
Shit. Alright.
一暴れするとしますか。
Okay, I should be a little bit more powerful now. And one thing is whenever you drop off the gel, when you come back, you are fully healed. And as you notice, time doesn't go by. You don't get the it's time to sleep Joker bullshit from the other games. That's good. This party, let me change. Morgana. Plus Morgana heals too, so. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Grind a little bit, but I could start literally from where we're at. I need to grind a little bit on levels and money.
あっという間だね。暇すぎて眠くなる。
戦闘開始だ。
いけいけ。敵はまだ来るっぽいぞ。力温存しとけ。終わりが近いな。片付けてしまおう。楽勝すぎてあくびが出るぜ。どんどん進もう。倒すぞ。悪く思うな。
油断するな。行くぞ。奪え。
There's this motherfucker.
やるな。
まだ来るか。
テストだ。食らえ。
追撃するぞ。強敵だぞ。弱点の疾風を狙ってけ。シャドウそろそろ打ち止めだ。一気に片付けてしまう。
Oh, okay.
感謝する。
敵の防御力が下がった。攻めるチャンスだぞ。体力やばい。注意しろよ。オーケー。こいつ手強い。気をつけろ。役に立てるぞ。オーケー。援護ソフィー。なんかすごいの出た。
俺もうかうかしてられんな。
Okay, I hope that's enough to kill it. Yeah.
もっと我が輩を頼ってもいい。バトンタッチだ。
だっせえやつら。
それじゃ行きましょうか。
シャドウがいる。気をつけて。やるぞ。いいぞ。この勢いで潰してしまえ。あと少しだ。一気にやるぞ。
Okay.
新たな力を得たよ。
Yeah, that little adjustment made a big difference. Made a huge difference with just a little adjustment.
まだ来るな。飛ばしすぎんなよ。いただいている。
敵はあと少しだ。畳みかけろ。新しい技を覚えたぞ。
Recurring? Okay. I don't understand, and I'm pretty sure once she awakes or whatever, they're gonna like power up the skills too. But I don't understand why Sophie's attack don't have an interrogation mark at the end. I don't know why. One second.
Go この調子でゴーだ。シャドウを発見。どうする？遠慮はしません。終わりだ。ヘルソだ。打ち抜く。余裕の相手だ。パパッと片付けろ。いけるぞ。ショータイムだ。敵が減ってきた。このままやっつけてしまおう。今だ。オーケー、出発だ。これは雨というやつか。急に降り出してきたね。もしかしてここが
雨降る地のようだな。宝珠は近くにありそうだ。
なんだあれ。怪しすぎんだろ。あそこに置いてあんのか。
罠かもしれないが行くしかないな。警戒は怠るなよ。お宝に似た気配。
あ、what？
あいつは動く宝石。
I didn't think we had those. Nice.
ホーマだ。逃げられる前に倒すぞ。逃走の機会を伺ってるぞ。ジョーカー逃がすな。宝石買った。うまい。強決に弱いみたいだ。弱点ついて本体引きずり出してやる。うまいぞジョーカー。ナイスだ。さすがは怪盗団のリーダーだ。 異世界で稀に姿を見せるレアもののシャドウ。我が輩たちはホーマと呼んでる。いろいろ美味しいやつなんだ。
なるほどな。ホーマ覚えた。そいつを見つけたらさっきみたいに倒せばいいのか？
ああ、逃げ足が速いから注意しろよ。
ちょっと待った。
Oh no no. Those are high level shadows. They're challenge shadows or super bosses. So yeah, no.
閉まってるぞ。これじゃあ入れないね。
We can't fight it.
研ぎ澄ませ。あれは
Okay, there you go.
見える。
奇襲できそうだけどどうする？
正体を見せろ。
こいつを楽勝だな。追い詰めた。あの片付けようぜ。余裕の勝利ってやつだな。次もうまくいくといいね。
打ち抜く。研ぎ澄ませ。
気になるものを発見した。まあまあの収穫だな。
見える。
あのシャドウ強そうだ。帰還するんだな。わかった。
That's pretty much this is the shtick. Advance, find a checkpoint, get out, try again.
どうする？おお。
Okay, guys, I notice again that I'm streaming at a very low bit rate, so the video looks like shit. I was thinking to stream for about half an hour until 7, end up at 7 p.m. my time, which is half an hour. But I think I'm gonna stop it right now because stop it to fix that and restart it is just going to waste time. So I'm gonna leave it like that for today. I know what the problem is. Some cow Streamlabs is using a lower stream rate, bit rate to stream my video for some reason, even though I don't have it set up that way. And I am pretty pissed off. I'm actually thinking about changing software. Use XSplit instead. But yeah, whatever, not a big deal. So yeah, I'm gonna end it for today. I hope you guys liked the gameplay that we got. Again, I highly recommend this game. Even if you are not a Persona 5 fan and you just like action games, it's really cool, really fun. For those who are Persona fans, it's a no-brainer. You should not be thinking about not getting it. And but I would still recommend you to play the Persona 5 story first, because it does die pretty smoothly, and a lot of things will make more sense if you play the other game first. Regardless, it is a fun game. It's coming out on Tuesday. You can, if you buy the deluxe edition on the PSN, you can get it early as of today, so you can start playing it early. Which probably it wouldn't matter much. It's just a couple more days, but anyways, I'm a huge Persona fan, so I couldn't pass the opportunity. And anyways, probably I'm gonna pick it up again next weekend, Saturday or Sunday. And if that's the case, I'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, just please remember to follow us, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and all that good stuff. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.